Welcome to Mail Monday, a weekly series that's not about the game, but instead is about your questions and my answers to them. A quick note, this game is sniper only search and destroy, and it's from a live stream, and everyone in this lobby is a subscriber like you. I'm dying from brain damage and may be put in a mental hospital. Hey man, first of all, I love your videos, and I think that Mail Monday is one of the coolest concepts on YouTube. What could be better than helping people? Well, I have a bit of a problem. You don't have to put this on Mail Monday, but a reply would be so helpful. I've messaged you about this before, but in May, it was just a very bad car crash. Here's a pic of the car. Since that day, I've been getting worse and worse with my health. I went to the doctor on Friday only to find out that I'm being put on several different medications such as heavy painkillers, seizure meds, and antidepressants. All of that is supposed to keep me sane, which worries me. At the end of the appointment, she basically said I wasn't going to make it. I'm not worried about myself too much. I've been sick all my life, and I'm really not scared of dying. There's so many small things I won't be able to do. My family, my friends, as well as you might have expected, a girl. I care about them so much. I don't want them to be hurt. I really don't know what to do. I always wanted to be a father, have a career, and grow old. Now that's all gone. What am I supposed to do with the rest of my days? They are pulling me out of school, and my father, who runs the mental health department of a med school, even mentioned being institutionalized. I'm scared, Woody. I don't know what to do. Any help would mean the world to me, and God bless you. I don't know if I've ever felt less qualified to do this show than I do right now. It's heavy. The sorts of things that I'd be focused on if I was in your position, which is, ends of days, but not really responsible for anyone but you so far, is focus on your relationships. Like that's the key thing. And it's not just about you. It's also about the people around you, right? So, the things that really matter in life, the things that count the most, that's, your relationship with your girl, with your mom, with your friends, like with those people, making the most out of what you have. That's what matters. You've got good days left in you, even though, you're cursed with knowing that the last day isn't too far. Enjoy those good days, right? That's a key thing. It's key for you, and it's key for the people in your life, right? Like the best thing that you can do to honor the people who've influenced you so far is to leave them with your memory, right? That's what they want, and that's what you want. It's, it's your responsibility to go ride a roller coaster with your girl. It is your responsibility to go to the movies with your dad. That's whatever it is that builds memories, like that's the sort of thing that is the new focus on your life. And, like you, it's not death to me that's the tough part, right? I imagine the final minutes to just sort of be fading away into a restful place, right? That's how I picture the final moments of death to be. Even, horrific death or something, I think ends just like that, final fading away into a peaceful place. I think that's how it wraps up. But what you need to do with your life is to spend time with the people that matter to you, and give them the time that they need from you, and get the love that you need from them. That's what the rest of this show is about, right? The show being the rest of your life. That's what you have remaining in you. And, after you're gone, they'll be filled with memories of what you had left. Like you, I think the hard part is not so much the death, it's the part that you're missing, right? The being a parent, the, wedding day, like that kind of stuff. It's a bummer that potentially has been taken from you. But, your job at this point is to figure out how to maximize what you can do. And I think a lot of that involves, giving love to the people that that love you and that you love. That's the meaning of life for you from here on out. Hey Woody, I'm a 24-year-old woman seeking advice on proposals. My boyfriend and I have been together for almost a year and a half. We've practically been living together since day one. We've moved all over the country during the last year, and I feel like it's time to take the next step. I know he feels the same, but he's waiting for some perfect time in our lives to happen, like financial security and not moving around so much. I feel that an engagement would help get these things in order before we're married. They're not things that need to be in order before the engagement. Anyway, the real question here is, does it emasculate a man to have a woman propose? Also, I want to do it as part of something that he loves. I'm learning to develop games, but if I make a game for him, it'll be a year or so out. We both love your show, COD, Skyrim, Minecraft, and a million other video games, Battlestar Galactica, Doctor Who. Do you have any suggestions for a blowout proposal that would make Juliet be jealous? Any advice or suggestions would be greatly appreciated, and I've been thinking about this for a few months. I still can't come up with any ideas that are worthy of this occasion. All right, so I actually gave the emasculating part of this a lot of thought, and I came around to the idea that no, it's okay. I haven't quite figured out the specifics of it. I guess you don't buy your own ring. I guess you go ring shopping as a couple on the next day. But yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's the 21st century, and that it's okay to propose. I'm assuming you're confident that he wants to marry you, that that's all okay. I worry, is there some reason he hasn't proposed? And if it's just what you say, he's waiting for the perfect moment. Oh gosh, so many people wait for perfect moments and miss great moments in life. How many people don't have their first kid until they're 35 because they wanted to have a house and a financial stability and a deep 401k before they had a kid, when really I think they should have maybe done it younger. My call. Anyway, it's up to you. You live your own life. But as far as, is it okay for you to propose? Yeah, I think it's okay. And I absolutely also think that it's okay to, not have everything. You don't need all these things lined up before engagement. I'm with you on that. As for great ideas, man, that's a tough one. My ideas are lame, right? Like maybe you could build a big Minecraft world and have flaming rocks that say, "Will you marry me?" You want me to do it? I'll make a video. And hey, marry this girl. It's your time. But I maybe in the comments people can have suggestions. You've read what he likes. He's kind of the typical gamer geek sort of guy. What would be an awesome blowout proposal idea in the comments that would make Juliet jealous? Let her see this and pick amongst the best of them. All right, the rare Twitter Mail Monday question. Hey, Mail Monday question. I want to have my girlfriend over my house, and I don't know what we would do. Probably just watch TV, and that's lame. I agree. That is kind of lame. And that's not what I like to do with people that I love, right? That sounds like it's too sex related, but that's not what I'm going for. The thing about TV, right? The thing about what we're talking about is that it's just too non-interactive. When the two of you sit there and stare at the TV instead of spending time with each other, that's not what the goal of having your girlfriend over your house is, right? The goal of having her over is to spend some quality time with her, to, I don't know, develop some sort of bond with her, right? That's the objective here. And so anyway, I have some of my own ideas. The first one I had, make brownies, right? It sounds lame, right? It sounds like, really make brownies? That's the idea. But dude, think about it, right? Think about the time that you spend, like putting the brownie mix together, mixing the ingredients, stirring this stuff. You cook it, you lick the whatever you use to stir it, whether it be that electric beater thing or the wooden spoon. But there's some shared sort of brownie mix tasting thing going on, and then they come out and you both have your glasses of milk and your finished product. And dude, making brownies is a fun way to spend your time with your girl. Like, I think that was actually a pretty solid idea. Another idea that you probably won't like, but isn't actually that bad, do homework. If you have her over and you guys work on homework assignments together, a couple awesome things happen. One, you get your homework done. Two, it's really interactive. Like, you're there with her, she's there with you, you're kind of working on a shared project together and, developing a bond in that way. And this might seem like a small thing, but it will make your parents love her And there are some advantages to your parents loving your girlfriend, like when it comes to getting time. If you want to talk on the phone when it's later than they want you to talk on the phone, then you get more leeway when your parents love your girlfriend, and doing homework together is a part of that. If you don't have homework together, if that's like not a feasible thing, maybe you're a junior and she's a sophomore, which is to say 11th and 10th grade for my international people. You could put a puzzle together and get just about the same effect, working on a shared project, sort of sitting next to each other at a kitchen table, building a puzzle. I think all of these ideas are better than watching TV because they're about the person next to you and sort of a shared goal, as opposed to about just wasting time away. So that's what I would do. One last idea, which might be dumb, because she's might not be into it, but if you played Xbox, or if you played Minecraft on the Xbox, that's kind of a neat shared activity that you guys can do together too. If you liked today's video, be sure to click on like. I always appreciate it when you do that. 2 videos you may have missed. On the left one, inside jokes, things I wish that everybody knew about this channel. You can check that one out and unsub Woody. And then on the right, Black Ops 2 knifing details, stuff that we haven't seen before, from Black Ops or Call of Duty, etc. So check out those videos. If you're new and you liked it, you can subscribe in the top blue box in the right, and have a good day.